What up, guys? Monday Night Football, Week 5. We're officially over 1 month into the season. It's going fast, man. It's honestly breaking my heart a little bit.
Almost time for our trip.
It is almost time for a trip. That I'm very excited for when we take on Boston and we watch the Patriots versus the Bills in Foxborough. But, guys, it's not a doubleheader. A little sad. But it is another AFC matchup. The Jags and the Chiefs. Which last week it was 4 AFC teams. Now it's 6 teams in a row playing Monday Night Football, AFC. That's pretty crazy if you think about it. I wonder if the NFL did it on purpose. But I'm going to give you one bold take. He's going to give you one bold take. Then we're going to go to our score prediction.
All right, y'all. So my bold take is going to be first touchdown of the year for Mr. Brian Thomas Jr. Okay, so anytime touchdown. The Chiefs' ranking versus opposing wide receivers is currently very high as their cornerbacks Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson have allowed minimal points on a large number of targets.
Yep, because teams have to throw the ball.
Yep, and the team held top wideouts A.J. Brown and Malik Neighbors in check. Yeah.
A.J. Brown doesn't count.
As a team, the Chiefs' defense ranks 15th in NFL defensive rankings against a wide receiver for the current season. Through a specific ranking among all defenses is not provided. The Kansas City Chiefs 2025 record for receiving touchdowns is they're allowing 1 receiving touchdown a game. So the Chiefs allow 1 a game at least.
So they've allowed 4 receiving touchdowns in the season.
Yes.
Okay.
This ranks them 5th in the NFL. Brian Thomas Jr. is a guy who's coming off a monster rookie season with 87 receptions for 1,282 yards and 10 touchdowns. So far through 4 games, though, he hasn't been seen at all. He has 12 receptions for 164 yards and 0 touchdowns.
He's been such a bust, dude.
Tell me why he looked better with Mac Jones than he does with Trevor Lawrence. That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
I truly believe that this will end this game, and he's going to find the end zone, and this makes it extra bold because it's an Arrowhead on primetime. Typically, those games tend to be shootouts.
And people are giving up on Brian Thomas.
Yeah,
I know. Do you have him in any fantasy teams?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you trying to trade him or no?
I mean, I'm 3-1 on that league, so
okay, so you're just
I'm
holding
good.
him.
So
Damn,
I'm good.
3-1 and you drafted Brian Thomas? You had to have drafted him early.
And Justin Jefferson.
Wow.
And Drake May.
Okay, so you did good on that team.
Yeah, really good. I have 2 3-1 teams, which is 1 in your league,
Okay.
and then I have 1 1-3 team where I dropped the second most points, and I'm still 1-3. And then my New Balance league, I completely suck. I'm 0-4.
0-4?
It's a 2 quarterback league. It's a super flex, and my team hasn't dropped.
Burrow?
Yeah,
you told me that.
My team hasn't dropped over 117, and everybody else is dropping 180 plus every week.
You're done.
Yeah. Yeah. So typically these games here tend to be shootouts. I think the Jags offense and Liam Cohen make sure to give BTJ the ball and make sure he gets a tutty. So put it on.
Okay. Wow. Well, my bold prediction just contradicts what you just said because my bold prediction is under 46.5 points. Shootout. But either way, to go with what you said, there is big plays in this game. So I can see a BTJ touchdown. That's why I think your pick is a good one because I can see a BTJ touchdown. He does have a tough matchup, but these games, the opponents have to throw the ball against the Chiefs, especially in Arrowhead.
The Jags are going to be playing from behind
the whole time. So that's why I do support your pick. Not with me saying that it's under 46.5, but I do think it's going to be under 46.5.
He just needs 1. That's it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think it's going to be right under. I think it might hit at 46.
No sweat.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Love sweating, don't you?
I do. Last week, I said that the Cardinals were not going to score over 20 points. They scored 20 points. I think this game's going to go under at 46.5. The Jaguars' defense has forced a league-high 13 turnovers. So I can see the Chiefs moving the ball and then turning the ball over in the red zone, and that will keep the score low. Coming off a game where the Jags defense just made the 49ers offense turn the ball over 4 times. The 49ers offense was moving the ball, and then they would turn it over, other than the last one in the game where Brock Purdy fumbled and lost the game early in the drive. This same defense ranks 5th in points allowed per game. All right? They only allow 18 points per game. Like I said, that's top 5. While the Chiefs are ranked 8th with allowing 20 points per game. So these defenses are locked down. All right? They both allow under 20 points per game. Both teams are top 10 scoring defenses. When you pair that with the Chiefs, who average 24 points per game, and the Jags, who average 24 points per game, that puts you at 48. In prime time, I think these defenses ball out, and I think it goes under 46.5. I think it's going to be a tight one, but I think it goes under 46.5. My score prediction is at 43, where I have the Chiefs winning, okay? It's a sweat. You're going to sweat. They might miss a last-second field goal. That'll put it right at that would have put it at 46, but it's at 43.
You're really screwed if they hit that field goal. It's 23-23, and then going into overtime.
Yeah. Hopefully, I just beg for a tie 2 weeks in a row, which I don't know has ever. It probably has happened in the NFL, but doesn't happen much. Okay, maybe once in my lifetime. The Chiefs are going to win this game 23-20. Patrick Mahomes has a 5-1 record against quarterback Trevor Lawrence. Mahomes has an all-time record of 9-3 when on Monday Night Football, winning 8 out of his last 10 Monday Night Football matchups. Mahomes is primed, okay? The Chiefs are also rolling right now. Yes, they started 0-2. Okay, I know you love hating on them. But since then, they have won 2 straight.
I don't hate on the Chiefs.
You do hate on the Chiefs. You're a Patriots fan. You should hate on the Chiefs, and you do hate on the Chiefs. You don't think Mahomes can threaten Brady as greatest ever, and I think he can. So we always contradict on that. He can. All right, but the Eagles, they're dynasty slayers.
Brady never got blown out.
They're dynasty stoppers.
Super Bowl.
You're right about that, but he did lose to a backup quarterback. That never happened to Mahomes. Okay.
Bring that up how many more times before we die?
So after they started 0-2, they've won both games by at least 2 possessions. One win was on the road, the other was at home. They beat the Ravens by 17 last week with a score of 37-20. In that same game, Mahomes has completed 9 targets to in that same game, Mahomes completed to 9 different wide receivers. They're rolling, man. The Chiefs are rolling. They're primed, all right? And let's look at the Jags. They just sneaked by a 49ers team that was beat up. They just beat them, all right? They also lost to Jake Browning and the Bengals. Jake Browning, the game Burrow went out was against the Jags, and Jake Browning beat them.
They need a trade for quarterback, too.
That's sad. The Chiefs, like I said, yes, started 0-2, but they're rolling. And the Jags just won a big game. I think everyone's getting all hyped how they beat the Niners, but I think the Chiefs are going to go in there. They're not going anywhere. They're going to be at home and steamroll them. That's my prediction. 23-20.
All right. Take you to my score, and obviously I have the Chiefs to win as well, 28-21.
We both have 1-score games.
For EJ's sake, this score doesn't align with his board prediction, but I'd rather him get it right than me get a score prediction right. But 28.
Dude, I'd much rather it be exactly 28-21 and we put $10 on it and become gazillionaires. I would love that.
28-21. They are currently favored by 3.5, so people have this game being close, which I think it will be. It's easy to see why the Jags could slip under the radar since the Chiefs are flying high after knocking off the Ravens, who, by the way, was his Super Bowl pick. But it's the Chiefs. They are starting to find their groove.
Now they tank.
And they're showing their dominance. Yeah, Jackson's out 2 to 3 weeks with a hamstring injury.
They're tanking.
And Cooper Rush is playing, which I saw you pick him up in Line Dynasty. So good call, Chief.
I did get him for $8.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Superflex. That's why I picked him up.
Anyways, Chiefs are finding the groove and showing their dominance. They have Xavier Worthy back, which is big for that offense. He had 83 yards last week. They are getting Rasheed back after week 6, and the energy is positive in that whole locker room.
Absolutely right.
Also, the Jags are coming off a road win in San Fran, so they are also riding high. But the Chiefs are the better team. I think the run game will struggle, and they possibly will be playing down the whole game, if not the most. They will have to.
You think the Jags are going to be playing down the whole
game? They will have to air it out a lot, which will help my Brian Thomas Jr. prediction. And they're going to have to make those Kansas City DBs work for it, which I think they're capable of doing. They've been in these situations many times. And it's in Arrowhead. Chiefs don't lose to teams like Jacksonville and Arrowhead. They only lose to Joe Burrow because it's called like Burrowhead, but that's
No, they also lose to the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's not forget that.
One game.
What do you know? Not one game.
Joe Burrow's won
game.
3.
Jalen Hurts has won 2. Jalen Hurts won 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the year we played them in the Super Bowl,
Yes.
and then we lost.
Yeah. No, you're
and
right.
the year after that, we started 11-1.
Again, the Jacksonville Jaguars
We
are
beat them that year.
okay,
And we
but the
just beat
point I'm
them
trying to
this year,
make is
okay?
that the Jacksonville Jaguars are not the Eagles. They're not the like Bengals. They're not
Yes,
the
they're not.
like
You're
Buffalo
correct. We
Bills.
agree on that.
They are not on that tier of top teams. So Kansas win. We got that obviously, and yeah, we'll go 3-0 on this or 4-0 on this, right?
I like it.
3-0. So that's 7-0 on the weekend.
The Chiefs. You like that? 7-0, baby.
Lucky number 7.
You see that? We were going 7-0, and we are gonna be in, let's say, Hawaii the next time we film, because everything we say is gonna happen. Aruba, I like that too. We'll negotiate.
We'll see you guys in week 6.
Deuces.